In A Hazy Dream, a silent movie where bodies hide secrets, it is also mysterious beauty, dark comedy, and seat-shifting tension all coexist within a work that follows the peculiar logic of dream. Well, that's the latest production by the production titled Pulp from the multi-award-winning underground dance theatre. Pulp is created and performed by Fleur du Cap nominee and the best actor in a musical in Singing in the Rain, Steven van Wyk, as well as Thalia Laric, who starred in Nicola Elliott's run and numerous productions with First Physical Theatre. Well, Steven and Thalia join us now from our Sea Point studios to tell us more about Pulp. Lady and gentlemen, good morning. Welcome to Morning Live.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
Steve, let's start with you. Give us background into Pulp and what inspired this latest production by the multi-award-winning theatre.
So we had this idea to create a dance piece that deals with film noir. It's this really specific filmic style that has a lot of conventions and it's very heightened stylistically. And we thought, wouldn't it be interesting to bring something that's so intrinsically filmic to the stage? And how could we translate something from film into live theatre? So that was really our starting point. And what we loved also with film noir was that these really stock characters like the femme fatale, which Thalia plays, the private investigator, which I play, and the sort of suspicious or bored housewife. And we thought, wouldn't it be fun to make a piece that deals in a dance context with these characters? Because so often dance isn't character driven. And we thought, let's do something different. And it could also really lend itself to humor.
Mm-hmm. Thalia, speak to us about the characters in this production and what they bring to the table.
The characters are really great. Steve plays the private investigator. His name is Joe Kapinski, and he's always very suspicious, trying to look out for a crime. And then there's two female characters. Sil Nakatska plays Paddy, who's kind of like the bored housewife. She's always also searching for some excitement in her life. And then I play Valda. She's like the femme fatale, and she's kind of out there to seduce Joe and sort of hiding a secret from her sister. And then the whole story really revolves around Valda, who arrives with a suspicious red suitcase that Paddy wants to find out quite desperately what's inside, and Joe wants to try and get back from Valda. And then that's really where the story starts, around these characters and their sort of suspicions about each other and the things that they possess.
Mm-hmm. Steven, the production went to the National Arts Festival. Tell us a little bit about that.
This was actually our 5th year as Underground Dance Theatre, taking a work to the National Arts Festival. And it's wonderful. We've developed quite a following there. And I think one of the things that we absolutely love to do is to surprise our fans with what we do. And I think this year, taking Pulp, I think people were really surprised that we'd done something that was so narrative and so kind of quirky and filmic. And I think people really enjoyed this show. I think it's quite, dance can often be quite abstract and poetic and hard to read for the sort of common everyday audience member, but I think with Pulp we've done something that's accessible and that's hugely entertaining and fun, and I think that makes for a great night out at the theatre. And that was definitely the response that we had in freezing Grahamstown, that this brought some warmth and laughter into people's lives and evenings. So it's been a really great journey.
Yeah. Thalia, how would you describe working with Steven and Kilna? What did you learn from these two?
Well, we often work collaboratively. Actually, we always work collaboratively. Our company is a collective. Oh, yeah. So it's a really great way to approach theatre and dance. Someone will come with a concept. For example, Pulp was Steven's brainchild, and he came in and we kind of bounce ideas off of each other, and we really have a good time. There's a lot of laughs. Often we're in hysterics in the studio when we're coming up with like an idea that we think is quite fun and then trying it out. And there's often times also where we argue and one person sees it this way and one person sees it another way. But I think it's a really wonderful way to work, because you know that you really trust your colleagues and their aesthetic, and that you can really put your heads together and come up with something fresh and new and interesting. And I really love that aspect about collaboration.
Ladies, gentlemen, thank you so much for talking to us. They are the co-creators and performers of the latest production titled Pulp from the multi-award-winning underground dance theatre. Pulp will be performed at the Rosebank Theatre Wednesday to Sundays, from Thursday 7th to Saturday the 16th of July at 8 p.m. with matinees at 3 p.m. on Sunday 10 and Saturday 16th of July.